Akoko 6,245 and in day penny for Asha ama wejuma aya watch se ebeboa pa ama inkronke to a nurse aya ne ho ayedin e wo ho enunti nipa efemu hwe won kwano we nyina wahwe na wesi ano ekwa Una wohwe yapomuden enho ensem so wo meimu afa anese for ne midwife akoba 6,245 wo mei afa na nyina wo be hya ase aye adwuma efrise nkronketo bi wo ho a na chese wapomuden ho nsem agigya kakra isanse anese for ana midwife for a wonya ewo kro no emu enti eno ha adwenye pa eno nti na sese de wode anese for bebre nkronketo emu aboa amapomuden ho nsem so akonenim echarma apomuden ensem no Frederick Mensa Ichampon ekasa abrana semtwefo etwehye mrode tudwa se eka omampeni hyehyeye ho se obema omanyin bebia wotumi aboama apomuden ho nsem akosonom sam potaye eho ene efi.
And then you also start the process of the volunteer recruitment that the minister has also been talking about. So you also start that process. The volunteer recruitment will involve most of the health professionals, but basically you look at the nurse assistant preventive first, and then you look at other assistants that will help. These volunteers will be given some stipends, and then they will also be considered, they will be given some priority when we are going to do the nurse recruitment. This year, the recruitment of volunteers will cover over 6,000 prospective professionals who completed school from 2022 to date. So the 2021 batch that we are currently recruiting will not be part. The one that you receive currently, for the nurses, we concentrate only on 2021 batch. And then we have recruited some, we are waiting to recruit the others, so they will not be part of the voluntary process.
Ona wohwe yapomuden enho Public Account Committee e wo mrahye bedwefie ndey watonsa e de afre oswafo hwe agokansie hu ensem so se ombra na ombeyi na no efa sika hu ensem bia mpenifo ekire se onfa krata bia mba monten se sika no ana bi e na ode koye ye nti wafre na wototo na no se na ebe ya asem pote no obehu hu promisebre. Public Account Committee wo mashebedwefie ebo wona wo hwago kansie hu ensem so wo oman mu se sikadwedwede bi wo se won se wo de akoma wona wo hwe sikasem so no enukure bia enimu abra na African ball bo kansie ekoso afie etwemu 2023 mu afi so hostel hu ensem penifo ichiremu a won fa bibia emechire se asema wo kan nukure bi ewom ana bibi ranking member Samo Ata Mills na edesa ansemi etudwa ochiremu ese
just for 6,000 police officers. 6,000 police officers. That was the so-called, I don't know whether they call it Africa Games or All Africa Games.
Chairman, is African Games.
It's Africa Games. And they spent 35.8 million 2024 for police officers. And we don't have documentation on it. How? Ministry of Sports. How? We need documentation. And you want to sit here and come and argue?
Chairman, with respect, on that matter, Internal Auditor, you said you raised issues with that at the Ministry of Finance.
No, with the police, when they submitted the bill.
When they submitted the bill?
Yes.
Who did the scheduling with the police for them to be able to deploy that number of people?
Please, the LOC.
The reason why I ask is this. Once answering that, and who submitted that bill as an addition to the outstandings of the ministry to the Ministry of Finance, all in your schedule of payables?
So on the scheduling, since we have the executive chair of the LOC for Accra 2023 here, let him speak to that. So we'll get back to the submission. Thank you.
Honorable Chair and members of the committee, I mean, this was the bill submitted by the police at the end of the games, and I was really baffled when the bill was submitted to me because we didn't reach that agreement. Initially, they were to have policemen to assist in carrying out police duties. We were initially even feeding them. Then they pulled out, and from nowhere, at the end of it, they brought this bill. And I wrote to them to justify why such a quantum. And they couldn't justify. So that is where we've gotten to. I was shocked to the marrow with the kind of bill they brought. And I said, please give us justifications and break it down to support what you are claiming.
How many weeks did the games go on for?
We started from the first, second, third, with regard to the early games. But officially, the game started from 8th to 23rd. But we had early games. So give or take, let's say we had about 2 weeks.
2 weeks of games.
About 3 weeks. Let's say from 1st to 23rd. So let's take it for 3 weeks.
Let's be generous and make it 4 weeks. Let's be generous and make it 4 weeks.
Mr. Chairman, you'll be stretching it.
So, okay, I'm just trying to be generous today because I'm in white shirt. Let's make it 4 weeks. If the police is charging you 35.8 million for 4 weeks, what is their budget for the whole year for the police force in Ghana?
Mr. Chairman, your guess is as good as mine.
Okay.
Yebwera enijedi kase bomu de anache so jumtuni ba kwa wajidin e o my Ghana hwase ya e friend se Noela Weyala na chese penifo ahwe hu so bon homode anu ntinom sise e kase de fugu a ehye e o man mu na yade a we si no ba hema e wo ho a onumyafo ablaji fagomeshi ekopie mu honomo nsema hodo pina na odi tudwa Ojumtuni Noela Weyala sese de yade a yahye no enunyanse ono na oye hema ema fugu atade a yehye ya afenso nsahwe dwumedie no nso yede no aka ho dwumedie yikoso e ofunsie eno ewo Upper West eho na osoafo a ohwe yensahwe ensem so onumyafo ablaji fagu Gomeshi kasa odwumedie no ase no chese ehia se ebebo yenoma ewo ewomanimu dewuru akire afoforo afei so enye no nko ebeboa ama edwuma aba omanimu na edinkoso nso aba.
I'm truly happy to be here at Fusi this evening for this colorful and vibrant occasion and the unveiling of our celebrated daughter, sister, colleague, friend, Weyala as Fugu Queen and Tourism Ambassador. This day has been long in coming. As we celebrate a remarkable artist, let us take the opportunity to also celebrate our beautiful culture, identity, resilience, and the rich heritage of the northern parts of Ghana. This ceremony demonstrates the power of culture in uniting us as a people, in preserving our traditions and creating opportunities for development. Weyala has consistently made Ghana proud on both the local and international stages through her exceptional talent, authenticity, and dedication to promoting our culture. She has used music, fashion, and performance to project the beauty of our traditions to the world. More importantly, she has remained deeply connected to her roots and committed to uplifting her people and especially our children. Very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I've known Wiela for close to almost 20 years, and for as long as I can remember, this lady has always worn fugu before it became a matter of social media promotion. Beyond her music and her career, Wiela has undertaken commendable initiatives that continue to impact lives positively in her community and across the country. Her efforts in supporting young people, empowering women, promoting education, promoting a clean environment, and championing local culture deserve recognition and admiration. She has become a symbol of hope, determination, and pride for the youth of northern Ghana and Ghana as a whole. As she assumes the noble role of Fugu Queen and Tourism Ambassador, I am confident that this honor will inspire and ginger her to do even more for her people, the creative industry, and the nation.
Enwano no enunti enedu Ghana manta na chese bohu de ro se eat Ghana wear Ghana drink Ghana na chese Ghana ena ye bohu de ro achira foforo na omeyi yenso amanfo ehun senia nyama hodra ye wo ewo omeimu ane abusia kasebo no esi mameda production team na ase uso a oje bre ehwe kasebo ibi no medamu ina ase ye papa enumbre kankanfo no eyeme nana akosia sikapa makram.